Hello, my friends, and welcome to Sharing Calm. My name is Sydney. Today I have a practice for you. I call this a vinyasa-style practice that surrounds opening through the shoulders, the chest, and the upper back. We're going to focus on a pose called Paschima Baddha Hastasana, which literally means bound behind the back with the hands. There's different variations and ways of taking this. That first one I just showed is probably the most accessible, and we'll work towards more, complex variations that require a different amount of flexibility through the arms. So through our vinyasa sequence, we're going to work on opening up the areas of the body that are most prominently relevant to that posture. No pressure to ever get to a more advanced position anyways, but it might be fun to see what you're capable of doing here today. We're going to begin just standing, finding a Tadasana or mountain pose or Samastitihi, standing tall, feet evenly placed on the ground, weight even from the left to the right side. Try to feel a little bit of an upper lift through the chest, the center of the chest. And you might even exacerbate externally rotating through the shoulders so the palms spin open, maybe slightly outward, side to side. Let the eyes close here momentarily. Begin to become present in your body. Start to feel your breath. Noticing body and breath and however they're presenting themselves to you today so far. And however your mind has arrived here in this moment, be present with it too. Whatever emotions, whatever thoughts, whatever attitude you've come to your practice with, allow it to be there. Allow your practice to be a way of processing life moment to moment to moment. Take one more big inhale here through the nose and out through the mouth. And gently blink the eyes open if they're closed, interlacing the hands together in front of you. Try to keep the palms together. When I say that, I just mean not separating the palms, pressing the base of the palms towards one another, and rotating the wrists in a sideways figure eight or an infinity symbol, starting to warm up through the hands and the wrists. Once you know what you're doing, you might close the eyes again just to focus on the sensations, the feeling in the body. And then try your best to switch the direction, going the opposite way. At first, I was leading the drawing with my thumbs. Now I'm leading this sideways drawing of a figure eight with my pinkies. Let that movement stop. Press the palms away, keeping the hands interlaced. As you do this, allow your upper back to round behind you. Chin gently drops to the chest. Then on a breath in, hands stay interlaced. Stand tall, press the palms upwards towards the sky. Take one more big inhale here. And take a side bend to your right side. Hips press to the left, arms to the right. Inhale through the center and take it to the other side. Inhale up through the center. Let the arms relax and release down, shaking them out here for a moment. And let the arms dangle heavy, roll the shoulders up to the ears and back and down. Take that 4 more times as you inhale, roll the shoulders forward, up. Exhale, back and down. Inhale, forward and up. Exhale, back and down. Inhale. Exhale it out. Let's take 1 more breath in, roll it up. Breath out, roll it down. Inhale to circle, sweep the arms up to the sky, interlacing the hands again, this time taking them behind the head. Thumbs can extend down the neck, elbows open wide. Lean the head a little bit back into the hands. Take a big sip of air in. On the exhale, round the spine back, tuck the chin, bring the elbows together in front of you. Inhale, stand tall, open the elbows, look up. Exhale, round it all together. Think that once more. Inhale, opening. Exhale, round it in. On the next breath in, open the arms out wide. And like you're bringing your thumbs behind you, palms face to the sky, squeezing the shoulder blades together. You might have a bend to the elbows. Think about the shoulders retracting, shoulder blades towards one another. Breathe in. And slow, but take the arms away, forward and out, protracting the shoulders. So feeling that space between the shoulder blades broaden, widen. Inhale, squeeze the shoulder blades together, peel the arms open once again. 1 more time, press the hands away, rounding through the upper back. Bringing some warmth, some life to the area of the body we're trying to target today. Inhale, peel it open. Exhale, release it down. Shake that out 1 more time. Standing up tall. Take your left ear to your left shoulder now. Just gently over to the side. Extend your right arm outward, so opposite arm from the direction your head is leaning. And as the head leans to the side, rotate the right thumb up and back, spinning the inner arm up and open. And then take the arm, rotate it the opposite way. Thumb comes forward, down, and back. Take it once more, each direction, slowly rotating open. And slowly rotating back in and down. Let that arm release. Roll the chin to the chest. And lift the head back up through the center and take it to the other side. Right ear towards the right shoulder. Left arm extends away in a diagonal here. Rotate the left thumb up and open, externally rotating the shoulder. And then internally rotating the shoulder as the thumb spins forward, down, and back from there. Take it once more, each direction, opening it back up. And rotating it back down and in. Let that release, shake it out. Chin to the chest and head back up through the center. Facing towards the top of your mat, take a big breath in. Take the arms high to the sky. Hinge at the hips, soft bend in the knees. Exhale, folding all the way forward and down. Take your hips about hips distance apart. Let the head hang heavy, relaxing the low back, mid back, upper back, neck. Rock the hips a little bit side to side here. And then keep your right leg straight. Start to bend the left knee, twist open to the right side, extending your right arm to the sky. Both heels stay on the ground. Might feel a nice stretch or a sense of opening through the outer edge of the right hip, right leg, the thigh. Spin your right thumb towards the back of your mat, internally rotating the shoulder. And then take that right hand down as though you're trying to bring it towards the left hip crease on the opposite side of the body. It might just come somewhere onto the low back. Wherever the hand lands, think about spinning the right side of the chest open, pulling that right shoulder back and down. Slowly release, taking that right arm back up, unwinding that internal rotation from the shoulder, and releasing the right hand down. Taking it to the left side now, so straighten that left leg, bend the right knee, twist open to the left side, left arm to the sky. Start here and find your breath. Internally rotate the left shoulder, taking that thumb, spinning it back, bending the left elbow so that left hand comes to the low back or across towards the right hip crease. And pull the left shoulder open even more if you can, as long as you can still breathe. Gentle as you unwind the arm, back to the sky and back to the earth. Lift up halfway, hands to the thighs, a long flat back. Exhale, soften and fold. Take that halfway lift twice more, lifting up and out through the center of the chest. Exhale, softly fold. One more time, breathing in, lengthen. Breathing out, bend the knees, plant the hands, step the feet back so the knees can lower. Finding your tabletop shape, rock the hips a little bit side to side. And then let the hips align above the knees. Spread the fingers wide, wrists under the shoulders. As your breath comes in, let the belly drop down, chest open forward. As the breath flows out, round the spine up to the sky, chin to the chest. Inhale, belly down, heart forward, lift the gaze. Exhale, round and stretch through the back. One more time, breathing in. One more time, breathing out. Find your flat back again. And then child's pose. Big toes together, knees as wide as you'd like, hips towards the heels. Let the arms extend forward and out, and release the forehead down. Feel the arms lengthening forward. And then lift the head just enough to walk your hands towards the left side, arching the spine laterally to the left. Keep that right arm really long and take the left arm and extend it down at the left side, palm face up. Stay here, or if you would like to, you can take that kind of half bind that you were just taking from the forward fold twist and wrap the left arm around the low back as though the fingers are reaching towards the right hip crease. Pause and breathe here. Start to take the left arm back out in front of you as you walk through the center of your mat and over to the right side. This time the left arm stays long, right arm extends down at your side with the palm face up. We're bending the right elbow so the right forearm lands across the back. One more breath. Re-extend the right arm out in front of you. Walk the hands back to the center and lift up onto all fours. Again, back to your tabletop. Wrists under the shoulders. Spread the fingers wide. Try to sustain a flat back, so strengthening through the core muscles to keep the back strong, like a table, rather than dropping the belly down as we do these next movements. Flatten the spine, and then draw circles with the chest around the wrists. The posture that we're moving towards, like at its fullest flexibility, I suppose, is kind of a reverse prayer with the hands behind the back, which does require a level of wrist flexibility. So we're taking some time to warm up, stretch, and find space through the wrists. Take those circles in the opposite direction. If you have any sensitivities in your wrists, then feel free to not do all of this. Do some of it, whatever feels good. And once it becomes too much, just back off, take a break, find your breath, and let the breath be enough. It always, always is. Allow those movements to stop. Finding your tabletop once again. Then take your right hand, flip the palm up to the sky. You can shake it out for a moment, I need to. We're going to flip the palm up to the sky, fingers back towards you. Just stretching the wrist in the opposite way. Take a big breath. Let the breath go. And take that to the opposite side. Right hand back onto the ground, palm flat. Take the left palm up to the sky so the back of the hand is down. Fingers can be towards you. They could also be towards the center of your mat if that's more comfortable. Take another big breath. And let that go. Take one more option here. Palms will stay down this time as you turn your fingers either out, left and right, or spin the left hand counterclockwise so the fingers point all the way towards you, right hand clockwise so the fingers point all the way towards you. So fingers back towards the legs or fingers stay open to the sides, whatever's accessible to your body, your wrists, your arms. And from here, experimenting either, if your fingers are pointing towards you, with rocking the hips back and forward, or if the fingers are out left and right, rocking the shoulders left and right. Essentially rocking the weight towards the fingers and away. Take one more breath through the movement you're finding. And then release that, let it go, and come to stand onto your knees. Roll the shoulders up to the ears, back and down. Shake out the arms, shake out the wrists. Maybe you flick the fingers. And if your toes feel like when they're tucked, that brings a sense of stability to the body, then you can tuck the toes. If you feel better with the top of the feet down, keep the top of the feet down. Take the hands around to the low back. Fingers point down towards the tailbone. They'll be right on the flat part of the back. The base of my palms really right on the top of the sacrum or the iliac crest of the hips. Fingers are spreading somewhat wide. See if you can notice if your elbows are splaying out to the side, and if you can, try to direct them back behind you. Feeling that external rotation for the shoulders. A little bit of a press forward through the hips. Just a little. And then feel the chest lift up towards the sky. Maybe you look up. Take a big breath in. Big breath out. One more breath in. And release. Bring the hips towards the heels. Release the arms out in front of you. Come onto fists here. So the wrists can stay strong and straight for a moment. Fists onto the ground. Finding that flat back again. From here, let the chest drop a little down and forward, keeping the back flat. This is that retraction of the shoulder blades, like you're squeezing something together between them. And then inhale, press the ground away. Press the upper back up to the sky. Exhale, chest down. Inhale, chest up. Exhale to retract the shoulders. Inhale to protract them away. Twice more. Exhale. Inhale up and away. Exhale down. Inhale up. Let the palms come back down to your mat. Either stay on your knees and shift your hips a little bit forward, or tuck the toes and lift the knees. So a supported plank with the knees down, or a high plank here. Take a breath in. As you exhale, lower down to the mat in your way. With control as best you can, untuck the toes. Inhale, scoop the chest forward, up and out. Downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. On your exhale, tuck the toes, lift the knees, press the hips up to the sky. Take about 5 breaths here, spreading the weight out through the fingertips. Let the head be heavy. Let the gaze be steady. On the next breath in, walk or step the feet forward. Lift up halfway. Exhale, fold and release down. Inhale, rise up to the sky. Sweep the arms high. Exhale, hands down at your side. Let yourself step wide on your mat now. As wide as is comfortable for you. You might aim for the ankles to be about the distance of the wrists when the arms are extended outwards. Feet might be parallel, outer edges of the feet parallel. If it's more comfortable for your hips when you fold to turn the toes out, doesn't matter. Do what works best for your anatomy. Notice what you feel in your body as your number one teacher, more than even me. Hands come to the hips here now. And an inhale, feel a little sense of upward lifting through the chest. On the exhale, hinge at the hips. Let yourself fold forward and down, taking your hands onto the ground or onto some kind of support, blocks or a chair if that's what you have. Take your left hand towards the center of your mat or underneath where your face is. Twist open to the right side, peeling that right arm up to the sky. And another option for this half bind, spinning the right thumb behind you, internally rotating that shoulder, then bending the right elbow as you hug that arm across the low back, maybe around towards that left hip, left thigh. The next breath in, if you have the bind of the right arm behind you, reach it upwards once more. And exhale, return both hands down to the mat, fold and relax the head for a moment. Lift the head up about halfway, place that right hand towards the center. Spin and twist open to the left side, left arm extends. Either choose to stay or begin to spin the left thumb back behind you, internally rotating that left shoulder as you take the arm across the back of the body. Number one goal here is feeling a sense of the left shoulder opening to stack above the right shoulder. It doesn't matter if the arm comes across the back at all. If you have the arm across the back, take the last inhale to re-extend it. So we're all reaching the left arm high. And exhale, the left hand comes back down to the ground. Lift up halfway on the breath in. Hands to the hips, soft bend in the knees as you rise all the way back up. Step the feet back together, finding your mountain pose. Just feel gravity grounding the body down through the legs. From here, interlace the hands behind the back. Press the knuckles down, externally rotate the shoulders, feel the chest open, look up for a moment, big breath in. On the exhale, hinging at the hips, folding forward and down. You can bend the knees softly. Once you've folded or as you fold, working to reach your knuckles towards the sky. If you're having difficulty lifting the hands at all off of the back, then I recommend holding onto a strap so the hands can come wider and you can get the benefit of the shoulder rinse, shoulder stretch right here with the hands lifting rather than being stuck with the hands interlaced onto the back. Really want to try to have the hands lift up towards the sky. And on your next breath in, like someone is pulling your hands up, back, and down to help you stand all the way back up straight, still with the bind of the hands or holding onto your strap. Standing up tall here, press the knuckles down and away. And gently take the left ear to the left shoulder. Take a breath here. Breathe it out. Lift the head up through the center and to the other side, right ear to the right shoulder now. Take a breath in. Take a breath out. And lift the head up through the center. Release the hands, shake them out. From here, we'll move into our Paschima Baddha Hastasana pose. Taking the hands, open them wide. Our first variation, first option would be to bend the elbows, reaching the hands towards the opposite arm. You may grab the opposite wrist. The hands might be able to reach all the way to the opposite elbow or anywhere in between. Once you've found that position, feeling the shoulders externally rotate back and down. Try to stay lifted up tall through the chest. You don't want to totally press the hips forward, somewhat neutral spine. It'll be a little bit extended. And just breathe here. Notice what's present. Notice how you got here. And then be here now. Either you stay there. If you feel as though your body might have some more space to explore different variations, then begin by, rather than reaching towards opposite elbows, so if you're with your hands at the wrists, then I would make your goal to work towards grabbing the elbows. If your hands are at the elbows, then you might start to work towards our reverse prayer variation, which kind of at first seems like you're backing out of intensity, which is true, yes. But starting here, fists together, thumbs pointing up to the sky, what I'm aiming to have you do here is notice if your elbows and your shoulders are coming forward, and try to take those wings and open them back behind you. You'll feel your knuckles press into the back of your spine. Notice if you're pressing your hips forward again. Try to stay somewhat neutral. It's just the arms opening back. And you might choose to stay here. If this is difficult, work right here. Work on those elbows coming back behind you. Or if you're comfortable, then start to turn the thumbs away from the body. And then same idea. Notice if when you did that, does the chest collapse forward? Does that bring any pain through either shoulder or the neck? If so, maybe you back up, pause, and spend more time with the thumbs straight up. Otherwise, thumbs away, and same idea. Elbows hugging back behind you, chest opening forward. Relaxed jaw. And then another option, the last one we'll work with today, is our variation with prayer hands behind the back. This is where our wrist flexibility comes into play as you start to extend your fingers up to the sky. You might even pause here, kind of a option A of this last variation where the fingertips are all touching the opposite fingertips on the other hand and still hugging elbows back. Or from there, you might work to draw the base of the palms together, squeezing not just the pinky side of the hand together. Pinky side of the hand together would cause the shoulders to be forward, elbows to be forward, but you want to also think about pressing the thumb side of the palm together too, to encourage the elbows to open, the front of the body to stay open. Whatever variation you're in, take 5 more breaths. With control, relax the shoulders, elbows a little forward so you can release the arms, the hands. Maybe you shake that out. Be really careful though. It can be an intense posture. And then finding your Tadasana once again after you've shaken that out. Take the arms down at your side. Stand up tall. Spin the palms forward and out. And on an inhale, take the arms up to the sky. Exhale, hinge at the hips. Fold yourself all the way forward and down. Halfway lift, breathe in. Take the hands to the ground, bend the knees, and come to a seat. Take soles of the feet together, knees open wide. The low body, the hips, we're holding you pretty stable there, standing upright as we worked with the shoulders. So some awareness through the hips here, our butterfly shape or bound angle pose, Baddha Konasana. So that word Baddha existed in this pose, Paschima Baddha Hastasana. Baddha means bound, and this is our bound angle. Soles of the feet together, knees open wide, chest lifts forward and up. Breathe in. Hinge at the hips. Fold any amount forward and down. One more breath here. Inhale to sit back up tall if you folded. Close the knees together and come to lie down on your back. Hug both knees into your chest when you're there. Rock a little bit side to side. Maybe you have a squeaky floor like me. And then take your right arm open, either straight to the side or just down at your side. Let the knees go to the left, finding a supine twist. Inhale the knees up through center. Take it to the other side. Left arm opens to the side or just down next to your body, whatever's best. Knees to the right. Take one more breath here. And unwind. Come back to the center. Release the feet onto the ground, feet about the width of your yoga mat. Let the knees fall in towards one another. Hands can rest on the body or down at your side. We're moving towards our final resting pose. I'm taking this variation today with the knees bent. This feels really supportive for the low back. You might like this, or if you'd prefer to extend your legs long, then let the legs go long. Really feeling in particular the upper back, mid back, and the arms releasing heavy and down. Sinking the weight of the body into the space that you've made in those areas. And then cultivating a sense of feeling whole, feeling complete. Everything that you could ever need or want or desire already exists in this moment, right here. This present body, this present breath. The entire cosmos exists within. Feel the sun, the stars, the moon, the whole universe within yourself. Feel the sun, the stars, the earth, and the whole universe within each breath. Start to bring your awareness back. Feel yourself in the room that you're in. Feel the ground underneath you. Gradually start to reawaken here. You might wiggle the fingers and the toes. You might roll the wrists or the ankles. Possibly taking the arms overhead for a full body stretch, everything long. Letting yourself roll to either side. Slowly, without straining, pressing your way all the way up to sitting. Finding a comfortable way to sit up tall, eyes soft or closed, hands in the lap or connected together in front of the chest. Thich Nhat Hanh, a Buddhist monk, says, in order to touch the ultimate, you have to go into the body, not outside of it. Notice how you feel in your body here right now. Perhaps connect to that well of infinite peace within. Take a moment of gratitude here for your practice, for yourself, and for this life. And as always, gratitude from me to you. Thank you so much for sharing your practice, your time, your presence and attention with me today. I hope that you enjoyed this practice. It was a really good one for opening and working through tension in the shoulders in a more active way. This should pair well with our yin practice from last week, which focused also on neck, shoulders, and even the jaw, and opening up and relieving tension and tightness through those areas. And in that video, in the comments, someone had requested this posture with the hands bound behind the back. So this offering was towards that, but I hope that it serves anyone who may have found it. If you liked it, don't hesitate to give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe here if you have not already. I try to put out a new video every single week, and if there's ever anything you're looking for in your practice that I might be able to help you with, please comment below and let me know how I can serve you better each and every week as I serve you here teaching these techniques and practices of yoga, which ultimately move us through the body to the self, that true self, inner self, bliss body within, transcending this temporary life so that we can all find relief, ultimate relief from suffering in this current plane. Thank you again. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.